Hello, listener. My name is Eric, and I am here to read to you the first and last pages of every book in my shelf. There were four of us, George and William Samuel Harris, and myself, and Montmorency. We were sitting in my room, smoking and talking about how bad we were. Bad from the medical point of view, I mean, of course. We were all feeling seedy, and we were feeling nervous about it. Harris said he felt such extraordinary fits of giddiness come over him at times, and he hardly knew what he was doing. And then George said that he had fits of giddiness too, and hardly knew what he was doing. With me, it was my liver that was out of order. I knew it was my liver that was out of order because I had just been reading a patent liver pill circular, in which were detailed the various symptoms by which a man could tell that his liver was out of order. I had them all. It is a most extraordinary thing, but I never read a patent medicine advertisement without being impelled to the conclusion that I am suffering from the particular disease the rain dealt with in its most virulent form. The diagnosis seems in every case to correspond exactly with all the sensations that I have ever felt. I remember going to the British Museum one day to read up on the treatment for some slight ailment of which I had a touch of. Hay fever, I fancy it was. It was a proud moment for us all. We adjourned soon after the first ballet and wended our way back to the restaurant, where supper was already awaiting us. I must confess to enjoying that supper. For about 10 days we seemed to have been living more or less on nothing but cold meat, cake, and bread and jam. It had been a simple, a nutritious diet, but there was nothing exciting about it. And the odor of burgundy and the smell of French sauces and the sight of clean napkins and long loaves knocked as a very welcome visitor at the door of our inner man. We packed and quaffed away in silence for a while, until the time came when, instead of sitting bolt upright and grasping the knife and fork firmly, we leant back in our chairs and worked slowly and carelessly. When we stretched out our legs beneath the table, let our napkins fall unheeded to the floor, and found time to more critically examine the smoky ceiling than we had hitherto been able to, when we rested our glasses at arm's length upon the table, and felt good and thoughtful and forgiving. It glistened darkly in the wet. The dim lamps flickered with each gust. The rain splashed steadily into the puddles and trickled down the water spouts into the running gutters. A few soaked wayfarers hurried past, crouching beneath their dripping umbrellas, the women holding up their skirts. "Well," said Harris, reaching his hand out for his glass, "we have had a pleasant trip, and my heart thanks for it to the old Father Thames. But I think we did well to shock it when we did. Here's to 3 men, well out of our boat." And Montmorency, standing on his hind legs before the window, peering out into the night, gave a short bark of decided concurrence with the toast. With that, we end today's session. I'll see you tomorrow, same time.